Hi, Feng. How are
Hi.
you?
Yeah, I'm doing
Thank you.
great. How are you?
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate. Thank you for coming to Girlsforstem channel. And
Yeah,
guys,
it's really my pleasure, by the way.
what did you say? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's my pleasure to join
Oh,
this
thank
live.
you so much. I know you're very busy. I normally bring very busy people here. They are either working or going to school, or it's just different types of people. So I really do appreciate. And guys, if you're coming here for the first time, please make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell shaped notification. I really do appreciate that you come to my channel to watch this channel. Yes, and I'm talking to Feng. So Feng is a very good friend of mine. He's an engineer, and we're going to. Before I talk too much, I'll let him introduce himself. Feng, would you love to introduce yourself, please?
Oh, yeah, of course. So hello everyone. My name is Xiao Fen. I'm from China. I study my bachelor study of electrical engineering in California State of University. With Kirsten, of course. Yeah, so my emphasis is on the digital system design. It's a little bit programming and a lot of like digital circuits design stuff. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Thank you. Thank you. Guys, I've worked with Feng during my final project. He was very, very helpful to me. He helped us in our group with electricity to support the robot as electrical engineer. And as when you're in a group, you really need to have resource around you to utilize them, and he's one of the resources that we had, and I'm just so thankful to him. He really, really did a very good job, wonderful job on our project. And without him, I don't know where I would have been. So we really needed his support for electrical engineering of our robot. So thank you so much,
You're
Feng.
just too welcome, really.
So, Faye, this platform, we encourage girls to pursue science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Mhm.
And so we inspire girls, and we also acknowledge other scientists and engineers that are navigating STEM, and also that are actually working already. So we showcase them as role models for these young girls and boys, of course, um, to see that it's possible to pursue science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, and to see people who look like them, that they can also pursue science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And thank you so much for coming. So I wanted to ask this question, Feng. You are in STEM right now. You said you are doing electrical engineer. At what stage are you in your STEM career right now?
So wait, I'm sorry. Your question was like which kind of like part of engineer I was doing, or
No, I mean, what stage are you at right now? For example, are you working? Are you?
okay.
Yes.
So yeah, just I worked a full year like after graduation. That company was in China, and I was doing the R&D like for production and stuff. Um, yeah, I was designing some sensor and stuff, and then just applying in the industrial, and it will collect data and then send back to the platform. So like the guy in the backstage can like continuously monitor the data that the sensor do, and yeah, pretty much that's it. Yeah, and
Wow.
then I'm going to study, like my class gonna start like in 2 weeks in Scotland. I'm in Scotland right now. In I'm gonna study in the University of Glasgow for sensor and imaging systems. It's just going more like deeper and nerdy, I know, but yeah, um, yeah,
Wow. Congratulations that you're in Scotland, and we were together here in United States, and it looks like time flies so fast, and like it was a joke, like, oh, I want to go do my masters, and here you are doing your masters. And thank you so much for sharing with us. So, Feng, I wanted to find out. So, how did this STEM career start when you were young? I'll take you back, for example, maybe 5 years, when you were 5 years, or maybe 6 years, 7 years old. Did your parents discuss about you venturing in engineering, or is it something that you just thought that you can do? Could you share with my viewers how did that start?
Yeah, so when I was still in the primary school, so like there was a computer, like my family has, the first computer, PC, and then I can saw like my dad was like, just typing in some command and then doing all the automatic stuff. And suddenly there's Windows, like installed, and then just appear. It's like magic. And it really like interests me, like how are they work, like um, so yeah, that was actually my first inspiration, and then I um, I dreamed to be a like computer scientist, like to be a programmer, and then it just one of my dad's like college classmate. Yeah, he runs a company, and he told my dad that his company is like programming stuff, and he said once he hires someone, and then he gonna just like fire, like fire that guy in 2 or 3 years, because like the computer science is just like the technology revoluted like really frequently or something. So yeah, my parents kind of killed my dream in it. So later I found out I'm really interested in physics and stuff. So I chose a program in the engineering that most close to the programming,
Yes.
and that's why I chose electrical engineer, because I really like all the circuit work. Like I can imagine like how the current flow, like from the battery to the chips to through the resistor, and like going back to the battery and stuff. It just really, I don't know, just I feel like I can see it, so I can understand it. And of
Yes.
course, yeah, the electrical engineer is like, um, I won't say really high pay, but still, it's kind of worth it. So why not? Why not an electrical engineer, right?
And you know what, Feng, when you say I can see these electrons flying, of course, I've done part of electrical engineering as my sub in my class. It was not one of my fun classes, but I've worked with you working with me, um, thinking, and also just processing things and how you think. And when you say I could imagine electrons, you see electrons, and it's true because I saw you when we were working together, how you were, analyzing things that, I understand the electrons must be going this way. So that's why this switch is on this. It's amazing to see you that. But before we go there, let's get back to when you were still 5 years old. So you're saying your dad put you on the computer, right? And then you are trying to uh, you see these commands. They go in. What did you say about the commands when that you got mesmerized by them? Can you just explain more about that? What you said the first time you saw a computer commands going in and out or something like that. Could you please elaborate more about that?
I'm sorry. I think the line, like the connection, was dropped a little while. Could you please repeat the question again?
Oh, okay. So I'm saying, can you repeat what you said when you were, around 5 years old? What happened when you saw the computer first time? How did it go? You said you saw these commands. Your father asked you to type in the computer. What happened? Can you tell us more about that instant?
Yeah. So basically, I feel it's like talking to a. I don't know. It's like either talking to a person or like a dominant word of this computer.
Yes.
Like I can do whatever I ask the computer to do.
Yes.
just type in a command and then it does exactly what I asked for.
Yes.
And I think it's gonna be like a great tool or something. It's like, what can I say? It's for example, it's like if I type in like a command, how
Mm-hmm.
does the each character of the command like pop up on the screen?
Yes.
And why is suddenly just like install the Windows and then just run the programs, right?
So that was
So
programming at that age. That's what you're trying to process, right?
yes, yes, I at very young version of me, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. It just just after my parents kind of like kill my dreams, and yeah, I kind of like changed a little bit path to it. Just not too far away, but still like I still want to like study
Mm-hmm.
something about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So it's very interesting, and that really captures me, especially when these engineers on this platform talks about what inspired them at the beginning, and you're just also trying to share what happened. I know, it's a little bit changed, but it's the fact that parents provide that environment in the house that sparks that interest. And our main idea here is to showcase those instances when parents create that environment, and also the reaction to these engineers that are engineers now and those that are becoming engineers now, so that parents can have idea of how to spark the interest to these kids. Wow, that's really interesting. So now, could you continue? So after that, so now you are growing up, you still kept that interest flowing?
Yeah, yeah, of course. So that's why I just want to go deeper. It's like, so after I finished my study of electrical engineer, right?
Mhm.
I want to know like how like to build from like from nothing, from scratch, right?
Yes.
It's like so about electrical, it's like from sand to silicon and
Hmm.
to wafer and to the chips and then
Yes.
to the circuit schematic
Hmm.
and to the program and then and stuff. So I think I already like get overall knowledge about like from circuit to the program.
Hmm.
And now I choose like this program of sensor and imaging systems,
Yes.
and some courses about it. It's like it's called nano. I'm sorry, nano. Yeah, I forgot the name of the course, but yeah,
Yes.
I was mainly learn like if there's a wafer in front of
Hmm.
you, like how do you design the chip
Yes.
from the wafer, and
Yes.
then yeah, so basically I want to go deeper and to really like learn like everything about it, basically like every level of it, like not just like using the application that were designed by other guys and then just
Hmm.
like buy and use. I want to like know what's going on in there, like why they can make the chip so small, and
Hmm.
like how like why the chip can function like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I go deeper and deeper. By the way, I don't know if I like answer your question or not. I
Yes.
think I
Yes. You
probably
are. You
got
are.
a little bit out of topic, by the way.
Oh, no, 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 you are. You are. It's very interesting because we're trying to see how these engineers think and how they keep cultivating and motivating themselves, and also continuing to dig deeper. What makes it possible for them? So it's a very good information for my viewers to hear that how it sparks from when they are young, and what that spark keeps, how it keeps going, how it keeps moving. Because as engineers on this platform, you hear them saying they keep wanting now to learn more, to see something. Why is it like that? Why is it like that? So they want to learn more. So you are in the right direction. Go ahead.
Um, yeah. So I mean, yeah, I think that's really just like, I don't know, my desire of knowledge. I guess that's really like drives me to continue study. To be honest, but I know it's like because it's been really long for electrical engineer, and then I might just study some like old technique, but I hope I can catch up. And then like every engineer, like their dream is change the world, right?
Yes.
So yeah, maybe after I catch up, then I can, do like make something that can really like make the world better, right?
Yes. Wow. Feng, you are very smart. I've worked with you. So hands off. Okay. I have
Thank you. You just
I worked with you. We did projects together. And there are instances when I was working on something, I'm like, I'm working on something like this. We have not programmed it yet. We haven't done, and we could still figure out things, especially with your help. That was really, really amazing. So the other question is, okay, so what is this that keep driving you to want to know more? Right now you want to pursue, you're pursuing masters. So what is this about that keeps you the drive, wanting to know more? What is it?
well, firstly, master degree can provide more has a higher salary for sure. Uh,
Lucrative, yes.
yeah. So well, it's just um I don't know. It's the reason why I choose this major or this program study. Um, yeah. Well, it just yeah. Like I said, I just want to dig more. Like try to make sense. It's just
Hmm.
trying to make sense.
To
It's
make sense.
like like I said, I cannot just like buy some stuff from other guy and
Hmm.
then just like follow their instruction and then just voila, it's working, right?
Hmm.
I want to know why it can work, right?
Wow.
Right? How can it work?
Yeah.
Like I said, how the electron like go through flow through the transistor inside
Hmm. Hmm.
and give back the right result, right? Yeah, so it just uh I don't know, it just kind of my desire.
Wow. And Feng, you are right. Every scientist that I've met, technologist here on this platform, they are always giving that same answer. And you're right. And guys, my viewers, I just want to tell you that once you learn STEM skills, you become so curious. You want to learn. There's no end. You want to figure out things, and that's why they're able to put engineers in one room and they figure out things, they solve problems. So that's what STEM does. STEM gives you those capabilities and skills to be able to knock things out, to integrate things, to just dig out, pop out those numbers out. So that's really true. So I think the other question I have is, what challenges have you encountered during your career that you'd want to share with our viewers in engineering?
Wow, there are a lot. So firstly, it just I don't know if you guys know it. Like about half year ago, uh, the chip providing like the what is called the storage of chip, where like the manufacturer of chip was cut off,
Yeah.
like the whole world, like just a half year ago. And
Yes.
then like when I was designing the product for the company I work for,
Yes.
um it just suddenly we have to like change the whole design,
Mm-hmm.
because after I finish this design, we need to manufacture it, right? But
Correct.
there's no like enough elements or like electronics to buy from. So it's like that was really a big challenge for us.
Mhm.
Just like I don't know, maybe I guess that's the difference between electrical engineer and computer science. Because in the
Mhm.
computer science, if you just change one requirement or stuff, they probably just change a block of code,
Mhm.
and that's it. But in electrical engineer, it's like you have to start over, basically. Yeah, you have to like from choosing which like the devices or components that you are gonna use,
Yeah.
and then you follow the instruction of that manufacturer of the chip, and then you basically redo the wiring and
Mhm.
redo everything, and of course the programming, right? It's yeah, it's been a long time, but yeah, we I don't know. I think the chip is still a little bit shortage right now.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
it
they
is,
gonna.
especially after
Yeah.
the COVID. A lot of electronics have gone either expensive. Uh, they are quite expensive. For example, where I'm working, I also deal with calibrations, and most of the prices went up after COVID. So they are scarce electronics due to
Hmm.
various reasons because it's a repercussion, as you are saying. When something goes wrong for electrical engineering, it means you have to redo a lot of things. So that we don't know exactly what's causing those shortages. I don't know. Maybe you have an
Hmm.
idea.
Yeah, it's remember when we do the your project,
Yes.
like at the very beginning, the power provide like I'm sorry, the chip doesn't really provide enough power,
Enough
and we
power.
have to
Yes.
change the chip, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you basically just redo the whole project.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I remember. That's why we had to do, because not every part of the component will be particularly suit the other component, right? So it's like things change in the setup of the process or line in the electrical wiring, right? So it's not just you pull out one thing, you can just push in something else. It's like you have to
Hmm.
change the whole 9 yard, right?
Yeah, change the wiring, change the program. Yes,
And just it's a fun career. That's why it's lucrative now.
that's why I lost my hair.
You're gonna grow it once you start getting paid.
No, I already gave it up.
Don't give up. There's always time. Oh, that was interesting. So Feng, that's really interesting. Your story really it's interesting, and definitely it would inspire some other people. So the other thing I wanted to say is me and you were in United States, and you also been in China, and you understand what developing countries and developed countries are. You've been exposed to both, um, and now, of course, you're in UK or England. But what would you say to a girl growing up or a boy growing up in underdeveloped countries or undeserved places that want to pursue science, technology, engineering, and mathematics? What would you say to them?
Oh, I don't know. Well, because we all know kind of like there's a fight between China and US about like electronic and stuff.
Yeah.
Like US cut off the like wafer supply or like chip supply to some like Chinese giant companies, right?
Yes.
So I would say to those underdeveloped country that stop or not stop, but while you are making money, like becoming wealthy by using the success product or chip
Mhm.
like produced or manufactured or designed by
Yeah.
the developed country,
Hmm.
while you are doing that, you have to like focus on your own version of the
Yes.
chip.
Hmm.
So once they cut off, you still have a backup like plan to do, like to continue your product with something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Now, okay, that was a good one. So my question is, for girls and boys growing up in those
yeah.
countries, how can you advise them to pursue science, technology, engineering, and mathematics? For girls growing up in those countries, how can you encourage them that they can also pursue science, technology, engineering, and mathematics?
That's actually a good question. So, like I said, it's like first you gotta know like what is shortage of your country is like,
Yes.
like in China we it's really hard to manufacture like the small chips.
Mm-hmm.
So when you grow up, like you grow up, you probably need to focus on what is what are they, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So like um like China was short on the chip manufacturer, so probably when kids growing up, they
Mm-hmm.
probably need to like focus on
Mm.
the physics and like all the electrical part of the physics
Yes.
for sure.
How can they
Yeah,
make
and
those things?
yeah, so basically, if they understand from a kid, then they probably gonna, become like expert really soon, and then like early, and then they probably can, design by their own,
Mm. Wow, that's interesting. So, guys, you hear, anyone in developing countries, disadvantaged, all we can do is look at those things that we are lacking, things that we cannot access somewhere else, and get that interest of to see how we can create those things. We really do appreciate. Wow, thank you so much for coming to my show. I really do appreciate. I would love to hear more how you are pursuing your science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM, specifically in chips, electrical engineering, programming. That's your specialty. We would love to host you again here to see how you're doing, and many other things that you can share with us. And I really thank you so much. So I'll give you some time to say if you have anything you want to say. This platform, I'm here encouraging girls to pursue science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And I also want to say thank you for supporting me when we were at school. So you do support girls to pursue science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I worked with you and you were so amazing. I really do appreciate that. And that means you are very supportive. And so I'll give you a few minutes that you want to say something that you want.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you for the opportunity of like for me to share my thought, and yeah, I mean, for girls, I would say not being like stereotype or something, but I do think the girls are more like detail oriented. Like they focus on detail. So for electrical engineer, it's all the small thing, like nano and micro and nano stuff. So it's like you know the word maybe count on girls. You know, just because I think the girl can do better thing in certain areas. You know, um, yeah. I mean, yeah. I think that's it.
Wow,
That's all
wow.
I'm gonna
Thank you
say.
so much. You just mentioned something about girls that they are very detailed. Thank you. I was just discussing actually one of the previous discussions we had with some engineers saying that guys, don't shun us away when we are trying to be team members in a group. We will really be very detailed in your projects. Girls actually look for details, and they also provide just those things that men can't see in projects. And we are able to showcase and tell them that see this point or see these problems that men can't see. So we are all wired differently, we can see things differently. So it's amazing that you mentioned that girls are more detailed. Thank you so much for that point. I hope the men can see that we need to work together. We need more girls to be on the table making decisions, to be part of the products that the world is making. We need a woman's touch to be part of it. And thank you so much. We really do appreciate. Those are very good, encouraging words for us women to hear that. And we know we are detailed. So thank you for thank you for shouting out that. So thank you so much, Feng. I really do appreciate. Hope to see you soon. I know you're going to be very busy. You're starting school in 2 weeks, but please spend 30 minutes. Come hang out with us. We do hang out, STEM hangout, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics hangout every Saturday about same time. So please do come, and thank you so much. So
Yeah,
guys,
for
thank you so
sure.
much for everything, and ciao ciao. Bye guys.
All right, bye.